we go.
Hello?
There she is.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm new.
Oh, you're not new. You're a friend. How are you?
Not too bad, Saffron. How are you doing, my friend?
Hey, my good friend, DJ Dante Phoenix. How are you doing?
Good. Oh my gosh, it's good to get a chance to hang out with you again.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you for asking me.
Oh my gosh, I'll ask you every day of the week. That won't happen though. You are one busy woman. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You know, your plate isn't just full. You've got like this whole buffet of things that in front of you that you're dealing with on a regular basis. Oh my gosh. How's it going?
Well, yeah, it's been pretty, it's hard work. Yeah. I've been working on the front line as a key worker in mental health and social care throughout the pandemic. So yes, I still am. So yes, we're looking after the most vulnerable in our society, which obviously takes priority over anything else right now, and supporting anyone and everyone with any sort of mental health issue. Anyone that wants to reach out to talk, it's so important. Even I don't know what it's like over where you are, but everyone here, the restrictions are pretty much lifted. We've all had our 3 vaccine boosters, and even though we did see a sharp rise in cases, yes, the hospitals are still full, but that's also because of this, the tragic backlog of all the other sad, patients and people that have been waiting. It came upon the world, like nothing else, and now with what's going on in the poor people of the Ukraine, we really have to hold together, be together, connect, and not forget to care about a fellow man.
I would just wish that was a sentiment shared by everyone.
Yes, so do
I. Since we last spoke, actually.
I don't know, right? Yeah.
Well, now listen though, I'm actually on
but still, if it, I'm sorry, but if you have suffered a heart attack, whether or not that somebody is bringing up something that may or may not have happened all these years ago, surely there's some system whereby you are, because obviously there is a hierarchical. It's like a beehive. There's the NHS, and then it carries on, and everybody else picks up all the pieces afterwards. All the local councils and the fantastic health and social care departments who are pushed to the limit, as are the NHS at this point, and every other healthcare worker in the world right now. But I just don't want anyone to fall through the cracks, because it's so easy to happen. Because if you don't ask or request that, you then maybe don't get put on a list on a computer or whatnot, or something like this, Darren, and especially in the way that you're feeling at the time, all you will probably want to do is get home and rest.
And the thing is that that's not to say, like I said before, that's not to say that I haven't had days where I don't want to work out. Now that the radio station project is behind us by a couple of days, Retro FM wrapped successfully, thanks in part to you.
Oh.
So we're very, very excited with the outcome of all that. It went well. Now we're in this 20 miles north in Tacoma, which is between Olympia and but everybody else is down there, and I'm not going to drive this motorhome down the road just to go get it.
Well, they should get all your friends who are listening, please get on your bike, in your cars, fly some plane or get a helicopter, get a convoy and go and see your friends. Right? Or you have to come through me first.
That's right. Well, this is going to end up on the air today. I'm not kidding you. That one's going straight up. We have different friends though, because mine don't have helicopters and airplanes. That I'm aware of anyway. Well, Saffron, I appreciate that. Thank you. Did you hear her though? Yeah, she said, give me a call. See what we can do. That's what she said. Hey guys, you are watching the Beer Zone Network's the sessions with DJD Phoenix. That's me hanging today with my friend Saffron of Republica. Hey, lady, thank you so much for putting some time aside.
Hey, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for having me back on the Groove Zone from Olympia, Washington. With
That's
DJ
what we do.
Phoenix, man. That's
Ow.
Amazing. Awesome.
Ow. Love it. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this since our last convo, and actually, it dawned on me today. We spoke like back in September.
Wow,
maybe.
really? Yeah.
So a little bit of time has passed. Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it is amazing how time goes so quickly.
Yeah, I know, because it seems like it was maybe a couple of months ago that you and I talked to each other.
It does. It does seem like that. Yeah. And I think especially with the pandemic and everyone being closed in and not mixing and stuff, the people that you have spoken to, it means a lot more, so
right.
It really does,
right.
So I think, any type of communication, especially if anybody feels isolated or it's not feeling themselves or a bit down today or something like that, or happy or just want to share something, it's very, very important to communicate and to stay in touch.
Right. Well, and the thing is that then if you walk out now, it might be one thing when you're at home in your own realm and everything, and you can control all that, and you're comfortable and or at friends' places, but you step out in the real world, and then that's when you get the reminder that, oh, hey, we're still in the middle of some big crisis. Like what you had mentioned a little bit ago, our restrictions at the moment, our state does not have a mask mandate. It finally came out here just somewhat recently. So you can wear a mask. You don't have to.
What do you mean you can wear one?
If you want to,
what do you mean you can wear one? What?
Well, it's like that. It's like you see footage of. Well, you see footage of our.
Being allowed to not wear one, but me and my work colleagues in the mental health and social care, we have to still wear them. So that's amazing that you're saying to me we can wear one.
Right. Or you'll walk into
to wear one every day for 2.5 years.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready for it to be off though. I mean,
I've got a dent in my face there. My ears hurt.
I don't know about you, but I taught myself just subconsciously how to do all these stupid things with my mouth for 2.5 years that nobody could see. So and then I have the mask off and I'm like still doing all these like goofy faces. I'm like, oh, they can really see that now.
I know, isn't it? I know it's a very strange, it's to even adapt to just that type of communication with a mask to somebody else, because it's purely ocular recognition. It's not any kind of facial expression, it's difficult.
Saffron, it is so nice to see smiles again.
Oh, bless your heart. Yeah.
Even if it's not a full-on smile, just that, full face, exactly, full face, acknowledgement, I think is just absolutely crucial.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, gosh, because of the fact that you've had so many different things going on, congratulations, by the way. Yellow Jackets, the song Ready to Go is being used in that. Is it ready to go or drop dead that's being used?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, the amazing, yes, I believe, I've been told it's a smash hit TV series on Showtime with two of my favorite all-time actors, Christina Ricci,
right,
from the producers of Narcos, but it's mostly all female cast, writers, directors, and the soundtrack's pretty good as well.
Very cool.
It's dark take on Lord of the Flies, and I love it. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, I'm so happy.
I definitely have to check that out. And that's Yellow Jackets on Showtime.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would like to be able to say, hey, they've called me and said that they're using my music in anything. What an awesome feeling that's got to be.
Yeah, I'm also MTV's The Challenge are used ready to go for the new updated version of the game, and they've this amazing production company and band Golden Limbs have done an orchestral cover version of Ready to Go, which is really something. So they've used the original and this new version for the MTV Challenge, which is amazing.
Where is this new version available at?
I don't know. I think it would be on YouTube or something like that. I'm really not sure, but it is stunning. It's absolutely stunning, and like you know, a lot of bands, you know, well, we do as well. We don't really like a lot of our covers, but you know, but we're very we really appreciate them, whereas a lot of bands don't. This, however, when we heard it, it's on another level completely. It's beautiful, and it's by Golden Limbs, which I believe is a London-based production company and band, and it is sensational, and I'm so happy for them that they've now been given a platform. You know, but they absolutely deserved their performance and quality of their production of Ready to Go. It's beautiful. Golden I'll send Limbs. It to you later, but
awesome.
Yeah, I will.
Golden Limbs.
It's really well deserved.
How
and also,
awesome.
In Canada, on May the 21st, there's something called the Amazing Race.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ready to Go is going to be used for that as well. So.
You know, 25 something years later, and this song is still resonating strongly with fans all over the world, and from the next generations as well. You know, it's like they hear that song and it's
super. I know.
Oh my gosh!
It's, you know, from Marvel, Captain Marvel fans, but all different. You know, it's absolutely wonderful. And so many of the festivals we do now are big family festivals. You know, and all the family, you know, bring their teenagers, bring their kids, and it's fantastic. You know, to see they all know it. You know, it's no one could predict that, and Drop Dead Gorgeous as well. You know,
see, and that's my favorite. Drop Dead Gorgeous. I sing along with you all the time, and now, but when I sing it, I go, I know her. Her and I like that. Yeah, no, I think that's totally awesome. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is there new music in the works as well?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. Well, there's lots of things happening. My first band, Enjoy, have done an amazing remix of Republica new track Hallelujah, which is we're hoping to get released like on the dance, you know, for the dance clubs and this, that.
Wow.
And good friends with DJ Carl Cox and stuff, and you know, we're going to get that out hopefully. And I'm also going to be singing on that new record as well. And I've been working with a producer called Steve Mack as well, who won the Novello Award for Best Dance Producer.
Nice.
Also, Republica have a new album, Damaged Goods. And at some point in it, because everything's just been so, you know, it's been, you know, 2 years of not allowed to do anything.
Right.
The huge backlog of people trying to get out there, you know. So we want to just do it right, you know, get it out there. You know, I don't mind just giving it out there, you know, and giving, you know, money to, you know, help people and anyone, you know, mental health charities.
That's because you've got a heart.
You know, you know, the Ukraine, you know, mind-boggling and overwhelming the suffering there, and appalling.
Can you believe that?
It's appalling. Well, yeah, I can.
In this day and age,
you know, hey, you know, it's like that thing, Darren. It's like, God, yeah. Did we really think that in our lifetime we would actually feel the Orwellian boots stamped down on us? Like, we are literally watching mass genocide on TV now. And
in modern day,
like what really, you know, what you know, and the poor. I'm sorry, but even the Russian soldiers didn't even know they would do. He didn't even tell them.
No.
The poor young, you know, young men. And I just, it's just atrocious. children of those poor
Oh my
people.
gosh.
You can't, you just, you know, there literally are like nearly 10 million people displaced
Oh yeah.
around fleeing.
Oh yeah.
And they are bombing those people. They are bombing orphanages. They are bombing children. They are bombing, you know, old people. And it's not on. It's morally wrong.
Right. Right.
And he needs to
From
stop.
beginning to end.
We need
And
to stop.
there is no director, unfortunately, though, that at the end goes cut. You know, not everybody gets to go home happy at the end of the day. That's what's so sad, is that this is true life stuff happening. And cool. So new music on the way. Woman is totally busy.
So there's that, and we've got new you've got a London show on April the 23rd. This is in a couple of weeks' time at XOYO. That's our first London show of the year.
Nice.
For the new year. And then I'm doing the Electric Ladies tour.
Yes. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, for Hazel O'Connor.
Yeah, this is in support of Hazel O'Connor. You know, English icon, British, you know, singer, songwriter, who sadly has suffered bleeds on the brain and coma.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Toyah Willcox asked if I would go on tour with her and Lena Lovitch Band, and to try obviously and raise funds to help her treatment and medical bills and stuff, because she's on her own, and so she doesn't feel alone, and she's not in a great place, you know, and she can't sing, she can't do anything, and
exactly.
she's ill. So you know, it's
how really cool.
I know, how cool, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you've got to be so know, I mean, Toyah, you know, it's like I stop and think about Toyah and I'm automatically catapulted back to the very early 80s, you know. And I can still totally see her, you know, all decked out and everything, and of course Lena, you know. It's like, and I actually think that Lena needs to be on our show. I'd love to have her. Oh my god, that
would be so cool.
Oh my god,
I could get them up. Should we? Would you like us all to come? It's up to you.
I would love to speak with the Electric Ladies together while you guys are out on tour. Let's talk about that.
Let's do that. That would
Why
be
don't
amazing.
we?
Because the plan is that I've suggested, and I hope this will happen, is that we all sing "Will You" together at the end.
Oh,
yeah, yes. Right. So, I mean, come on, you know,
how appropriate.
That would be amazing, right?
Oh my gosh, you got me so stoked.
I know. And I'm thinking of actually doing a cover of Eight today as well. So we'll see.
Really?
Because we're each going to do a half-hour slot. Yeah.
Okay. So, and I see there's only like 3 dates on there that you won't be on that tour.
No. Yes, exactly. So,
okay.
So I so appreciate if you could, obviously, could mention it. That would be lovely.
You bet. And I've been reposting the poster too. Awesome poster.
Yeah,
thanks. Electric Lady of Rock, you know, I was going to mention, it's so cool whenever I'm looking at anything up of Republica or you, because the accolades are always incredible. Everybody always, it's like, no matter what the review source was, everybody totally digs what Republica was when you guys first started out, what you've evolved into, and the fact that you're still rocking as hard as ever. You know, it's like, and just always like really upbeat stuff. You never hear anything, you know, like on the downside.
Bless you.
That says a lot, I think, about an artist.
It'll always be like that.
Depends on what papers you read, I suppose. No, no, but I just thought that
it's like the punk rock thing. It's the Malcolm McLaren thing. It's like you're only relevant if you're in there. It doesn't matter if they hate you or love you. It's actually better,
right,
for it to be a strong reaction, because then they know your name, then they know your music.
Exactly. First of all, the indelible mark that you make on people's lives to begin with, you know, what to whatever degree Ready to Go is in the sub or in the conscious mind collectively of everybody on the planet that's ever heard it, or whatever. But just the fact that like something that you created and presented to the world, and, you know, and is forever there. It's like, how amazing.
I know. It's songs are like immortals, aren't they? They carry on. They're like stars. They go on,
take on lives of their own.
They absolutely do, and they're there forever. You know, long past our legacy and our gifts, you know, to carry on into the ether for others to hopefully enjoy and listen to.
By the way, your buddy Leon.
Oh, right, Lee. Oh,
what a cool kid.
Superstar Leon Hurst. I know, how amazing. Yes, I do a short film documentary, Music to Mental Health, and we headlined a festival. I think, you know, as you're saying, in decades before, it was a very different kind of, you know, I try and absolutely work in a person-centered way. Not everyone does still, but, you know, we're moving on. We're trying to smash the stigma, you know, but yeah.
You're making a difference, though, Saffron. And, and that, you know, when I stop and think about how blessed and how fortunate the United Kingdom is to have you as a representative and a spokesperson right now, because of the fact that people know who you are anyway, and you're able to take that same spotlight and shine it onto this whole other issue that people usually just turn their nose or turn their head away from. And so, you know, thank you on behalf of everybody that you're helping on a daily basis, because I think that you are doing probably a much larger job than you even realize. You know, it's like, and that's coming from somebody on the other side of the pond. I wish we had more people like you over here. Why don't you come over here and do it for a while, please?
I'd love to.
No doubt. Well, you can hang out with me in the motorhome. We'll travel around. Look
into government schemes. If you need a private carer, qualified by.
We'll work on that.
There we go. Sorted, Mr. Biden. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. You never know. You just never know.
You know, ready to go.
No doubt. Hey, I can't tell. I haven't seen my box come up, but I don't want it to cut us off. So I want to make sure we hit on everything real quick. Before I forget, yes, I will totally remind you about the Electric Ladies Tour, about talking with the three of you while you guys are out.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, you tell me about it.
Thank you so much.
Let's get a word to the world, if we could. Whatever it is that you just want to, and I mean, everything that you say is kind of a word to the world anyway, but yeah, something that is really focused. Whoever's watching today, what do you want to say to them?
I'd like to say to everyone today that basically, please don't forget what we've all been through together. Now's not the time to think, hey, let's throw our masks in the bin and run around and that's all what we want to do and go on holiday. Yes, of course, that's wonderful, but please still think about what we've been through. It's so easy to just put it in the back of our minds and think that never happened, with, you know, because it's been so traumatic for all of us. But, you know, please wonder who lives next door to you, how they are, you know, the old lady, you know, struggling with her shopping, or, you know, someone in a wheelchair that can't quite get up the curb or something like this. You know, we've got so many food banks here in England. You know, it's almost, you know, like we're like the Blitz, you know, days. It's quite, actually, it's a, you know, it's a very serious issue here. All our bills have risen, and you know, which we're going to rise anyway. Whether the, you know, the atrocious invasion of the Ukraine happened or not, but yeah, I think that now we you know, I am so happy to I've just seen how much love and comfort of the human heart that the wonderful Polish people, the Romanian, you know, all the countries next door. I'm not sure Belarus, you need to get with it, but you know, offering, you know, millions of refugees and young children and orphans and old people into their houses and offering. And I know from England and all the European countries are just ordinary people are going over there in their vans, you know, with old coats and food and nappies and just to help. And I think that really you know, it is a really huge thing that's happened, and I just hope it's enough, you know, as a vanguard to like stand forth as Spartans. It's like, no, set one foot across here, you know, and God bless, you know, those Ukrainian soldiers who have held out, you know, and all cities have been just decimated. And it's not good. And just please, you know, spare a dollar, spare a pound, you know, whatever you can have. And, you know, even if it's just to help your neighbor, you know, let alone someone in the Ukraine or, you know, in some other war-torn place. I just don't want it to get to the point where he's forgotten, but like you know, his mind is just, he becomes cornered and sadly, you know, goes for annihilation, because that obviously is not really what anyone wants, because yeah, I fear that the people around him, yeah, will betray him and will obviously keep telling him lies, because they're gonna have to, because it's a you know, it's a disastrous thing, that move, and an atrocious move that he's done to a sovereign country, invaded them for absolutely no reason at all, and just blatantly,
to what end?
Killed thousands, murdered thousands of innocent people.
To what end? It's like, I don't
know.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? We're not going to end this talk on a down note, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Even if we have to sing old Brady Bunch songs, we'll do that.
Sure, yeah. But music, you know, music helps. Music connects to people, and let's keep that going. And you know, that the live music's back. You know, you know, people can go and socialize and special evenings out and music nights out together. So yeah. So
and the lucky ones over in the United Kingdom have the opportunity to see you guys live. So how cool is that?
Oh,
yeah. Get over here. That's what we need. We need Republica to tour the States. I want to just bounce something off of you. You don't have to even give me a serious answer or half-witted answer or whatever. But just out of curiosity, if you had your choice, would it be the Beatles or the Rolling Stones that you would listen to?
Oh wow, that's a really. Did you ask me that before? No,
I did not actually. I don't remember asking. Why, had somebody asked you that before?
It's a tough question, but funny enough, it's actually a lyric in one of our songs, Cherry Cherry, which
no way!
We haven't actually released.
Oh,
yeah. Cherry. Oh.
Okay, so let me tell you the reason why I asked.
It's like a doctor that makes you feel ill. It's like a love that you never feel. It's like a lover that never comes home. You wanted the Beatles and gave you the Stones.
I love it. That's
Cherry.
Oh my gosh. What's the name of the track?
Cherry.
I'm going to check that. I got to listen to that.
We haven't released it. I don't know even if...
Okay, cool.
Yeah, obviously it's registered as our song, but yeah.
The reason why I asked Saffron is because, have you ever thought about doing a Beatles cover?
Right. Why do you ask?
Because this is just something I want to just have you like dangle around in the back of your head for a while. A day in the life.
Oh, okay.
I would love to hear Republica's version of that.
Oh,
and I would love to hear your vocals. I would love.
Okay. Well, I'll speak to Johnny Glue, a guitar player, because he's massive.
Just putting it out there. I don't know that anything will ever happen. La 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 la. Yeah. Oh, my friend. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for that, Darren.
You're such a rock star. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on your show.
You bet.
Amazing. And thank you to all your listeners and to the Groove Zone and to everyone, you know, at Olympia, Washington, the Tacoma and all the surrounding areas and states that this is going out to all over the world. Thank you so much, Groove Zone. DJ D down Phoenix.
Ow. I only am because of people like you. So I'm very thankful for you. And I am looking forward to our next visit, which will probably be while you're on tour somewhere backstage with Lubbock and Willcox.
That would be amazing.
Fingers crossed, applesauce.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what does the rest of the evening look like for Saffron? What you got going on?
Yeah, I'm just going to watch a little bit maybe or something, and then I've got to be up at 6 a.m. for work. So.
Nighty-night.
You can dance if you want to. Experience the new alternative.
Get ready